Japan Dyno, the best of Japan to you.
Howdy, this is Andy of Japan Dyno, and I have for you a Civic Type R EK9 Junsei carbon shike meter. So a carbon meter, or the carbon meter gauge cluster from an EK9 Civic here in Japan. This particular cluster removed from a Heisei Kyunen Hachigatsu, a 1997 August vehicle, a 5-speed manual EK9 Civic, the Civic Type R here in Japan, and as you can see, in great condition and removed with very low kilometers, so in almost new condition, perfect order, the EK9 Japanese JDM Japan Domestic Market Cluster. You can tell it's a domestic market cluster for the Japanese market because the speedometer only reads to 180 kilometers per hour. That is the rule here in Japan, is that no road vehicle may have a speedometer that indicates higher than 180 kilometers per hour, and so this with 180 kilometers per hour distinguishes it from other similar clusters sold in EK9s for the export markets. So a JDM Japan Domestic Market type speedometer with the Japan Domestic Market 180 kilometer per hour speedometer. This is the stock carbon speedometer with not just the carbon face but the carbon front part of the body of the gauge cluster is all carbon, and of course the stock tach, stock speedometer, and all stock gauges, EK9 Civic Type R cluster. Go on to some closer photos. Photo of the left side of the cluster, the stock tach, of course, and as you can see, the carbon everywhere in perfect condition, no scratches, marks, or damage to the carbon, and the right-hand side, the right side, again, also in perfect condition, super tidy, very, very clean, ABS light there, and 180 kilometers per hour, the maximum for the JDM cluster. Cluster with the front panel fitted, so we removed the front panel for the photos. This is with the front panel fitted, and here you can see the carbon extending out into the front face or the structure of the cluster. And finally, circuit board in perfect condition, as you can see, bulbs and that included. So the bulbs, circuit board, everything very, very tidy. So a very tidy example of the Japanese EK9 Civic Type R gauge cluster. From a 5-speed manual vehicle, traveled 3,949 kilometers per hour, made in Japan, from Japan. Thank you.
In order to serve you better, we have our website at www.japandyno.com, as well as our blog, the Japan Dyno Daily Fix, where we feature items of special interest. Look forward to seeing you there.